In 1984, while some pastors were discussing their ministries over lunch, they discovered the same individual had approached each of their churches seeking financial assistance. They realized these incidents were happening all too frequently, and churches were being taken advantage of financially. The decision was then made to create an organization that would function as an extension of the local church. This organization would verify legitimate needs and identify those persons going from church to church. Manatee Religious Services is the result of this important conversation. It was determined that pastors and staff did not have the time or the training to receive the request, be it financial, food, or transportation, verify the legitimacy of the request, or know what available resources are appropriate. Too often, God's money is given to those whose needs are not legitimate, while the true hurting are ignored. Across the county, churches have been scammed and taken advantage of by con artists. Manatee Religious Services can assist the local churches by providing background information on families or individuals seeking assistance. MRS benefits the local church by protecting its benevolence funds while providing opportunities for the church to connect the lost and hurting. While MRS does not distribute money, it affords the church an opportunity to help financially in an informed way when other county resources are not available. When MRS calls the church staff, you can be assured the request for assistance has been screened on your behalf.
When people stop by our church asking for help, it's difficult as a pastor to know whether or not the request is legitimate. There have been times when our church did not call MRS and we were deceived by someone. When I refer someone to MRS, I know MRS will take an application over the phone, verify the need, and then refer the person back to our church. This allows us to meet the physical need as well as minister to the spiritual needs of the person or family. By using MRS, we have confidence that the need is legitimate. We also have the opportunity to minister beyond the physical and introduce people to Christ.
Here's how you can help MRS. We need your prayers that our staff and volunteers will be discerning and Christ-like. With a small staff, MRS needs volunteers from your church to take applications over the phone 3 hours a week. MRS does not accept government funding and depends on the local church to financially meet operational costs. As you give, you allow MRS to work on your behalf. Will you partner with MRS as we minister with you?